Hi everybody, this is Antonella, also known as Simone Stellar. And a few weeks ago I did a video called Manifesting Your Desires. It was more of an overview, and this time I wanted to go a little bit more in depth to give you a better idea of how to go about doing that. Now I want to tell you that innately you do know how to do that because we all are great manifestors, but we forgot the gifts and the abilities that we do have. So it's really important that you understand that you have all these abilities, and everything and anything you want to manifest is yours. You have that ability and it is your right. So imagine, instead of being anxious and worried about things, just knowing that it would be fine and that it would all work out in a way that would make you really happy. So I want to share an experience of how that worked in my life, just to give you an idea. And then I'd like you to think about how you can make that happen in your own life. So I was in the process of some negotiations, and I needed certain paperwork, but the paperwork was lost. I moved, I didn't have the paperwork, and this paperwork was from 16 years ago. It was not on anyone's database. This paperwork from 16 years ago was never scanned. 16 years ago, they didn't really do that. It was like the beginning of the really using computers. And the companies that were responsible for that paperwork were no longer in business. When I tell you there were 3 companies involved and all 3 of them are out of business, you could probably imagine how stressed and anxious I became, because I don't have the paperwork and it's nowhere to be found. So for the first few days I was anxious and stressed, and then I thought, stop. Be about what you talk about. So I decided to focus on the goal, on my end goal, and not worry about how the paperwork would arrive, but I would just know that it would. I wasn't worried about who or how. So what I did is I focused on that paperwork and that transaction being completed. I just knew that it would. Now, yes, I did call in my guides because I feel like they can help, and also they will never infringe on your free will. You do have to ask them for help. So, hey, if I can call in my warriors, I will. But on top of that, I just did not entertain the doubt. Doubt would creep in because that's what happens. We get doubtful, we get worried, we get concerned, we get stressed, but that serves no purpose. And the reality of that is that when we do get stressed out and anxious and worry about all the things that could happen that may be negative, we're actually blocking the flow of manifestation. We can't help it. We block the flow. So every time doubt would creep in, I would not entertain it. I would picture it blowing up. I would picture it crashing into a mountain. And for me, I do have a higher power, so I would picture just putting that doubt in the hands of my higher power and letting them take care of it, knowing that it would work out. Now, to the reasoning mind, it really wasn't possible because this paperwork was gone and it was so long ago. But I focused, and guess what? The paperwork showed up from an unlikely source at the last minute, but it did, like I knew it would. And I was really thankful, of course, but it just proved to me that we can and we are manifestors. We just get in our own way. I could have gone to where I was entertaining, oh my gosh, it's impossible, it's done, it's not meant for me. But I thought, no, it is meant for me. I want this transaction to happen. That paperwork will show up. And it really was amazing the way it did. But was it amazing? Because we have the gifts and the ability to achieve anything we want. So I'd like to propose that you try. Think about something you want to achieve. Focus on it. And when the doubt creeps in, which it will, when you get anxious or nervous about it, do not entertain it. Remove it mindfully and purposefully. Remove it. Do not entertain. Just focus on achieving that thing you want. You've done it in the past. If you think about something you really wanted in the past, you probably stressed and worried over it, but it happened, and all that stress and worry was for no good reason. It ruined your now moment. So I'd like you to try. I'd like you to take that challenge. And I'd like you to post it in the comments so I can see what happened. Try it. Try something small or try something really big. Don't focus on the negative, only on the outcome. Don't worry about how or why. Just know that it is yours. It's yours by right. And you're a manifester, so why not? Hope you take my challenge, like my page, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.